If you're an SAT genius, you might be able to get this question right and earn all of your dream points on the verbal modules. Let's take a look together at question number 21. Both Sona, an Indian American, and Danielle, an African American, grew up frustrated by the lack of diverse characters in books for young people. In 2011, these two writers joined forces to found Cake Literacy, a book packaging company. Blank specializes in the creation and promotion of stories told from diverse perspectives for children and young adults. What is the correct answer here? Well, there are a couple ways that we could take this question. It might be any of these four. So let's talk about what we want to see. I want to start with the word that. That would become a relative pronoun, which gives me a relative clause. A book packaging company that specializes in the creation. Okay, that could work. But what I want to do before I really get into that is talk about where the independent clauses are in this sentence. Where are the independent clauses? Well, I have one after the period. These two writers joined forces to found Cake Literary is an independent clause. It starts with a prepositional phrase. Subject is these writers, and then verb is joined, and that is its own complete thought. Then I don't want a second independent clause because I have a comma there. I cannot separate two independent clauses with a comma. So a book packaging company specializes in the creation would be another independent clause. For that reason, C is out. That would give me two independent clauses separated by only a comma. That is not allowed. D wouldn't really make sense here either. We wouldn't put a comma before that. That would make that and everything following non-essential. A book packaging company, but I want to know what kind it is. That specializes in the creation. Anytime we have a relative clause with that, we almost never touch it with punctuation. So it's either going to be A or B, and A once again leaves us with the same problem. Why would I put a comma there? Well, that would make everything between a book and company non-essential. So it would read, these two writers joined forces to found Cake Literacy, specializes in the creation. That doesn't make any sense. So the only possible answer here is B. B is the only properly punctuated answer. Great work and happy studying.